start off this look, I'm going to be starting off with a fresh canvas. So I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro BB Cream. This is in the shade light medium, and this is a little too pink for me. So what I do is I take my LA Girl Pro concealer, and this one is in the shade yellow. Since I do have yellow undertones, I like to mix these together. Of course, I need to apply a primer. So I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it just looks like this. I got the little sample size just because it's very expensive. I'm taking some of that, and then I'm taking some of my Pro Concealer and just squirting a generous amount. Now I'll be taking a foundation brush just to evenly blend it out. So I feel like I got the right color now, so I'm just going to be applying it onto my face kind of messily because I go in later with my beauty blender. So now I'm taking my damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to be tapping this foundation into my skin. And I don't know why, but my face is really hating me right now, and I'm just breaking out, and I have really dark bags. So I'm just going to be covering these up with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade 20 Sand Sable. I'm just putting it under my eyes and also under my nose, and then on some little blemishes that I have here and there. And this is absolutely my favorite part. I love contouring and highlighting. So my favorite things to use for highlighting and contouring is the LA Girl Velvet Bronzer Sticks. And then I also use the LA Girl Velvet Highlight Contour Stick as well. And what I like to do is just kind of drag it in a V motion like this. And I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. And some on my chin here, Cupid's bow, down my nose, some on my forehead. And then I will take my darker shade and just bring it down. And then up here I will make some lines, jawline, and then down my nose. And now I'm going to be going in to blend all of this out. And whether your contour is cream or powder, you always have to make sure that you blend upwards like this. It's going to make your face look longer and muddy if you do blend down. So you always have to make sure that you blend up. And then I just really want to clean up my contour here, so I'm going to be taking my lighter cream stick. Running that below my contour. And I'm going to be doing the baking method because I've been loving doing this recently, and it's just everything to me. So wherever we put the highlight is where you want to apply the translucent powder. I'm just going to let that set while I'm doing my eyebrows, and I always like to place a little bit of powder on top of my brows too. So today I'll just be using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. So this is what that highlight and contour turned out to look like. Okay, now I'm going in with my favorite primer, no surprise, the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. So before I do anything else, I'm going to slightly just pat my beauty blender with the leftover powder. And for the eyes, I'll be taking the Smashbox Trio in the shade Filter. I'll be taking this shade here, and this is called Sable, so I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush. Just applying this above the crease to create some dimension and to help us transition into the darker shades that we're going to be using later on. And now for the outsides of my eye, I'm going to be taking this same color and then I'm going to be dipping the tiniest bit of the dark brown onto my brush and tapping off the excess because these shades here are very, very pigmented. So I'll be placing this color on the outsides of my eye. And then I'm taking the color in my inner corners too. And just to make it a lot less harsh, I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and running it along the line here. And for my lower lash line, I'm just going to be lining it with a black eyeshadow. And now to fill in the center of the eyes, I'm going to be taking two ColourPop highlighters, and the first one is in Wisp, and this one is going to be going like on the outer parts just to give them more dimension, and then the second one that's going to be going in the center is called Spoon. And to apply that, I'm going to be taking a little sponge tool like this and spraying some of this MAC Fix Plus on it. So first I'm taking the darker shade, which is Wisp, and I'm going to be focusing this on the outer part of that little missing part in the center. Now for the very center, I'm going to be taking a spoon here and just dipping my wet sponge onto it. And for my Smashbox trio, I'm using Vanilla just to highlight my brow bone. And now I'm going to be lining my eyes with this Liquid Wear eyeliner by Douche. And for lashes today, I decided to use my Ardell Double Wispy. So I'm going to do that off camera because I can't do it on camera for the life of me. And for mascara, I'm going to be taking my IT Cosmetics mascara. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend my natural lashes with my falsies. So I'm going to be using the same two ColourPop highlights that I used on my eyes. So I'll just be mixing my brush into both. So that's it for the face. Now moving on to two lip options. I decided to do two lip options because I feel like a nude color would look really nice with this, but also I feel like it would look really nice with a classic holiday red lip. And for the lippy pencil, I'm going to be using Oh Snap. And for the lippy stick, I'm going to be taking Cookie. And this is the nude lip that I created with Oh Snap and Cookie. So for this ColourPop duo for the red lips, I'm going to be using Poison, and this is their lippy pencil. And for their lippy sticks, I'm going to be taking Poison as well. And this is what it looks like with the classic red lip for the holidays, and I really enjoyed both, but I would actually say that I like it better with the nude lip. But that is it for this whole makeup tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look and the both different options. And if you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to make sure that you guys never miss out whenever I post a new video. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys next time.